Alright, so I'm doing a thing that I don't want to do, and I feel like when I don't want to do it is when I probably should do it the most. So anyway, I posted a video the other day on the Sanctuary chat about kind of shit that I've been working through and working with for all of my life. It's the first time I've ever been publicly talked about it. It's hard and embarrassing, and I hate saying it out loud, but I'm going to go ahead and do that again. Video around struggling or dealing with, living with borderline BPD, whatever. I fucking hate that term too because it's bullshit. I mean, maybe I am borderline schizophrenic. I don't know. What I know is what I feel, and right now I feel like a fucking problem to everybody that I encounter. And this is how it starts, man. This is how the fucking spiral starts, is I feel like I am a burden, first and foremost, to my partner, not because of anything that she's done, but because I feel fucking so high needs that obviously I must be a problem to be around. I must be a burden on the lives of people around me. I'm high needs in terms of attention and energy and affection, and that's because probably because I feel so fucking, I don't know, empty most of the time. And I feel like I am so high impact that it's inescapable. If you're in my presence, then you're going to be impacted by me. It's not because I want that to be the case. I usually don't want to be the case. I usually don't want to be high impact on people, because I generally don't feel like my impact is all that great. I know that when I'm doing my, when I'm directly working with people, I can be whatever, motivational or inspirational or whatever. But particularly when I start feeling like this, I just feel like I fucking drag everybody down around me. And I see it happen, so I know it's true. I see it happen in my family, and it just creates a fucking ongoing downward spiral where all I can do is I continue to see confirmation of how I fucking make people's lives around me difficult. My children, and like I try to ask, is this true? Is it true, or is it not true? And I mean, whatever. Like I said, all I can do is just continue. I can just continue getting confirmation that the world would be better off without me. I've already had one person who for a long time considered a friend until a year or so, 2 years ago, and then they just kind of, through their own shit, it was their own fucking shit, there's no doubt about that, that they just started acting like I'm trying to do what I'm doing, like I'm doing this mushroom work for self-glorification. I mean, who the fuck doesn't want to be told good job? Who doesn't want to have some external validation? But is that why I spend hundreds and hundreds of hours on the phone for free with people, and just fucking whatever, all the stuff that I do that I don't ask money for, and that I have done all this intense work that 98% of the population couldn't even conceive of, and have made on average probably somewhere around $8 to $12 an hour. So I've got, you know, whatever, I don't even know, I'm just fucking rambling right now to myself, trying to get out of this hole. That's what I'm trying to do, because if I don't talk it out, then it's going to deteriorate rapidly, and I'm over that shit. I'm over it. I'm over spending 3 days on a fucking self-pity binge, or laying on the couch unable to get up because the only thing that I can think of productive to do is eat a fucking bullet. And I'm really fucking done dealing with this by myself. I have been and continue to get therapy or help and whatever that's helpful, but I don't know. I think what's really helpful is me being helpful, and because I have done it so many times, I have been really fucking vulnerable, and I know that is what helps people. All these like therapists that sit on the other side of the room and ask questions and make suggestions. I'm not saying it's not helpful, but what has been most helpful for me, and the most helpful that I have been to other people, is when I've been fucking real, and when they've been real with me and told me the pain that they were going through, where they felt weak, where they felt unprotected, or where they saw my failings, whatever it is, just being fucking real, not sitting over there offering advice or just nodding your head, asking kind of textbook questions. So yeah, I'm over it. I want my time to be spent joyfully. I have a limited amount of time on this earth, and I got family and friends that I love, and I have, by all means, I have negatively impacted far too many people, far too many times, by my own negative emotions. And so I'm gonna fucking put this thing out here. I'm gonna do a recording of me when I feel like I'm spiraling downward, and it's actually helping. I'm trying to understand right now how it's helping. I guess because when I say the words out loud, outside of my head, I do know that that's not all that there is to me, that's not all of the truth that there is. Yes, I am a high impact person. Yes, I have a strong ego or sense of self, motivation, drive, ambition, whatever. Yes, I can get real fucking down, and yes, I can be real up as well. So I don't even really know why I was feeling so shitty today. I don't even know. You know, that's the thing, is like it takes so little to trigger this stuff, and you just get into these loops of I'm a failure. I'm a piece of shit. I mean, like, that's a big part of it. There's so many fucking things to do, and I just feel immobilized. Like, I can't do them because we got no child care. Goddamn world lockdown and has become a total fucking different place. And meanwhile, 70,000 fucking cases of COVID were taken off of the official tally. That's almost 100,000 fucking people that they're no longer attributing COVID deaths. And you can look this shit up. It's fucking CDC. They took it off their website. A ton of kids, a bunch of kids, which were the lowest affected demographic anyway, and they're taking them out. So anyway, you know, there are definitely some struggles that I am tactically facing right now, but like, I know when I can get into my real big awareness, I know that everything is happening like it's supposed to. I know I'm not living in one of those tents like these homeless people. And I do know that there is an intelligence that's looking out for me. I have had glimpses of it in the last couple of days, and I'm putting my focus there. I'm knowing that everything comes to me just as I'm ready for it, just as I need it, if not long before, and that I am prepared for the work that's cut out for me. I can't do everything. Some shit I just gotta let go. I might not get a fucking podcast out this week. I don't know. I might have to stay up late and do it. But I wonder too, like, I've been painting, and man, sometimes I wonder, like, I get so emotional in these paintings. This painting gets me so almost manic that I wonder if there's a crash that comes after it. I've also been smoking a little cannabis at night, but really, like, it's this fucking loop of when I feel like I am being too much. When I feel like I am too much, I feel like I'm too high needs. Then it just is this downward spiral. And I mean, I don't know. Am I too high needs? I am high maintenance. There's no doubt about it. I'm high maintenance. I don't envy my wife for having to put up with me or deal with me or take care of me. I am high maintenance. But I'm also high output as well. So I guess, you know, I can shift my focus. That is really the only thing that I have control over, and that's why I am taking this up and really trying to talk to myself out loud so I can understand, is my focus in the right direction? It's obviously not if I'm spending my time thinking about all the ways that I'm a problem instead of about ways that I can be a solution. And so what if I have to stay up until midnight editing a podcast instead of whatever, going out with friends or making love to my wife? That's whatever. It's something I want to do. I enjoy doing it. It is beneficial. I guess maybe that's the big takeaway here right now, is that whatever we think about ourselves in our head isn't necessarily true, or maybe certain aspects of it. Maybe it's not the entire truth, right? I am high fucking maintenance. There's no doubt about that. I am high impact. high output, but that output is not always negative. There's plenty of times that, you know, I have showed up for people, put energy and time into people that has helped to improve their quality of life. I don't have the answers. All I have is the willingness to explore the possibilities, and through that we get closer to, quote, answers. I am a flawed person, and there are people that like to point that out. And usually those people are pointing out my flaws because they are overwhelmed by their own flaws and refuse to acknowledge them. God damn, it has become a fucking tent city down here, y'all. This homeless situation in Louisville is no joke. So yeah, I would just encourage everybody out there, when you're feeling like you're worthless, explore that out loud. Already I'm feeling better. I'm not going to do it anymore. I'm not going to live a life where I allow myself to sink into this pit of despair for days on fucking end. I've done it too much. There are things that I certainly need to continue improving on. My patience is one of them. Come on, girl. Right now, patience is the big thing, because that's a big trigger in all this. Is I have felt very impatient in not being able to get things done that I want to get done. I've got so many things that I want to do, and it's been really fucking hard without childcare. And Courtney's got things that she wants to get done, and we're both struggling. I also want to spend some quality time with my wife. Like, we get so little time, just she and I. It's just, and like I said, I'm high needs, I'm high maintenance. So all you ladies out there thinking how wonderful it'd be to be with Eric Osborne, I know I'm great looking and super intelligent and highly ambitious and extremely creative, but I am a lot of work. So if we're really gonna fucking change the stigma around mental health, then it's gonna take people getting out here and really being honest and real about it. I am not the only one that goes through this. There's a lot of people that do, and the only reason I really feel shitty, gross about the, you know, BPD is because of what it implicates socially. I've heard so many fucking people talk before I even had a concept of what I was dealing with, and just thought that I was just depressed. I just thought I was depressed. Holy shit. And I had no idea what I was really dealing with. So I know there's a bunch of people out there that have no idea why they feel so overwhelmed. Fucking overwhelmed, man. That's huge. It's something I really haven't touched on, is just this sense of absolute overwhelm, auditorily, physically, from the work that I've got to do and all the things that are piling up, the kids that are climbing on me, and I feel completely immobilized. There's just so much. And anyway, so I'm not gonna buy into this illness bullshit, because the reality is everybody out there's got some shit they're dealing with. everybody is struggling with some kind of neurodivergence. And I'm not gonna pretend like it's, you know, whatever people want to pretend like they're not. The people that are pretending like they're not fucked up are the most fucked up. I can promise you that. So, anyway, this is my 20-minute rant that is helping me get out of this funk, this shitty place of feeling like I am too much for the people around me, that I'm overwhelming. It's like I feel overwhelmed, and so then I feel like I'm overwhelming because I can just feel myself radiating out. I can see it. I can see it when I walk into a fucking room, how it affects people. And I want to affect people positively, like 95% of the time. And this is, you know, so talking it out, hearing my thoughts out loud, I'm going to go ahead and put it online, just really so it encourages anybody else to do the same. And that's it.